两套话给我不知道，而且这部电话我也不知道。
Okay, we name a product. Its name is Qatar right now. And why? In the first one, I'm not going to go directly to the product right now. First of all, I need to tell you what is the importance of. It's basically related to our what the product we're going to make it of. The importance of what is water like. Water we use normally is essential for the living product. Everyone needs water to survive. All right. So if you look at the facts labeled out here, maybe about almost 800 million people lack access to clean water. Almost 3.5 million people die every year because they don't have water to drink, they don't have water to live in. And the average person taking a 5-minute shower uses more water than an average person in the slums of a developing country does in a day. So we normally don't think, all right, we got the access to water easily, and we say we don't give too much importance to it. But if you look around the world, water is some resources which people have been, there has been a deficiency of water growing in. And my mate will tell you more, focusing on in our country right now, what's the problem we have in our country, United Kingdom, regarding it. That's the global one. I'm sorry, that's a global issue right now. And regarding a country, could you do please next slide, please?
Okay, so on average, every human in the UK actually uses about 150 litres of water daily in just your home. That's you using 3,400 litres every day, which includes all the products that you're using in the house. That's from driving your car, from your food to the food on your plates. In the UK, we have around 69 million people who drain approximately 65 Olympic-sized swimming pools every minute. If the increase of population if there's an increase in population, it will mean that there will be an increase for the water demand, which will add an extra 800 million litres every day by 2020. The hope is that by 2030, the government are trying to reduce the amount of water usage in the UK so that we can save approximately 20% of the water that's being going down the drains to any other way that we use it. That's why installing water meters, the government hope that it will reduce the water usage, but also reduce the greenhouse gases that we are using by providing every human in the UK with clean water. So that's the map of how much water. So you can see from there, the southern east and eastern of UK uses a lot of water, and that's because we've got less rainfall in those areas. But whereas in the north and the west, we've got more rainfall and less population, therefore there is more water available.
Yeah, there are various ways that we can save water at home, because it all starts at home before it gets outside. Like you can make it global. So bath, when you're taking a shower, 5-minute shower takes about 35 litres of water. That already is quite a lot. But a full bath takes 8 litres of water, and that is quite a lot. So if you take a shower 5 litres, you can actually save quite a bit of water. And also drinking water is best always to turn off your tap. So because drinking water you can fill up about a full bath in a day. And brushing teeth, when you're brushing your teeth, you can turn off the tap water and stuff, let it run. It saves about 4 litres of water. Or just keep a cup and fill it with a bit of water for rinsing your mouth. And then when washing your hand or washing dishes, you can use a bowl, which also saves quite a lot of water. Drinking water, when you want cold water but then it's coming warm, you can still keep that warm water in a jug and keep it in your fridge, so you don't have to turn on the tap again next time you're drinking water.
What we mainly thought about is this product over here, what you see, is that it's a little tube, and what flows through it is water, and then when the water flows, there's a little turbine that obviously turns, and with that the frequency is generated, and with that frequency, if you look into the data sheet of this product, there's many different types of product, and then if you look into the data sheet of it, it has like a calculation where it shows you the exact frequency and shows you how many liters, for example, for a specific amount of frequency, it will show you how many liters have flowed. So with that, we can actually create a program that actually gets the frequency into the program from that yellow wire there, because that sends a signal, and then when that yellow wire connects to the input of the microcontroller controller, and with that we're going to create a program that gets the signal, and we're going to use the calculations that's in the data sheet for this product to actually calculate and output it to the LCD screen. So with that, it shows you exactly how many liters is flowing, and we can actually decide it with a timer like every second or every millisecond to show how many liters is flowing. And what we will have is a waterproof LCD screen on top of the shower to show you exactly how many liters is flowing. So for example, what some people don't realize is that they go into the shower and they stay there for about 20-30 minutes, and that uses a lot of water, and from that it can actually show you how many liters you're wasting, and obviously it will definitely gives you a second chance to decide.
Yeah, so we are also gonna have LED sensors as an addition to the flow meter. Basically, we don't know at what temperature we use the water. So according to the temperature, to the range of temperature of the water, the RGB LED changes color. Basically, RGB is just red, green, and blue. So green light stands for cold, blue light stands for a range just lukewarm, and red obviously stands for hot. And we're also going to have a temperature sensor, which is going to, through configuration of the program, that is going to tell you the exact temperature of the water that you're using. And that is going to be executed by installing a little digital temperature probe into the faucet. And that will basically just measure the temperature of the water, and that will send information to the immune system and then to the LCD, telling you what temperature you're using the water. And the LEDs are just going to change the color just for fun purposes of just having some light for your faucet. So
we know that water meters already exist, but they're only showing cubic meters. I was just going to show in liters how much people are using. And we're aiming it for small families, people who live in shared houses, people who are environmental friendly because they can monitor how much water that they're using and can reduce that money and also save money. And also to save money. We're, according to money saving expert, apparently the water bill in Portsmouth is about to increase of about 2%, and with that one we can aim it where they can be one of our target market, because if they have it, if they have our product, basically they can monitor how much water they use and reduce the bill they can make. That was going to increase.
So like finally summing it up, closing it down to the final product of it, is so basically water saving. You can look at it, how much water you're using. You can save electricity bill with it. It's more environmental, as our teacher was telling us about, like environmental strategy. It is more more related to the environmental friendly part of it too. It's cost saving and environmental saving as well. So this is our final project. Inshallah, hopefully we can make it out. All right. Any questions? Thank you. Yes, Mr. Moses, I have your question, please.
What is the temperature? What's the relationship between temperature and water? Like, where are you using the?
That's a good question, actually. First of all,
what's his question?
is it like first question?
What's the question? Can you speak up a bit, please?
Wait. What's the relationship between the water and the temperature? Like, why are you using those lids to show the colors and stuff?
Yeah, I can explain.
Yeah, okay.
That's just a funny gadget, funny addition. Because in modern households, somebody, a bachelor, it's just a funny addition, and that will, maybe you don't have to even switch off your light to just use the water, because
sorry, good job. But his question, I can, for the skin part of it, if you use excessive hot water onto your skin, it damages your skin. You don't realize it, but you feel like at times your skin is, a bit more oldish side of it, because you're using more hot water part of it. If you look into, scientific part of it, it's damaging your skin. So introducing this, it's gonna, keep the water to that temperature, to the hotness of it. It does not harm your skin. So that's the main part of it we're using it.
But in UK, most of the sinks have two
faucets.
Two, yeah. One is for the hot and one is for the cold. It's not like in the European countries, which is mixed.
No, we got mixed here too.
We can't mix, bro. Where are you living in?
If you use a hot
I'm
water,
in the house,
Alright.
but I have to buy.
Alright, any next questions? Any questions?
How much is it going to cost?
We're still planning on it, but as it looks like, it's not going to be too much expensive.
Between 10 and 20 pounds.
If you were
really, yeah.
10 and 20.
Why is it so cheap? That means
Yeah, one by one, please, one by one. Yeah.
If you're including the LEDs, like a lot of price,
No, we're including it. We're including
One
it.
thing is,
you know,
the LED forces on its own,
you know where
it's
you're
already on the
going at
market.
with it.
You can get them for as less as £2.
Yep.
So that is just an addition.
Yep.
So, you know, for that fly meter that you said, you can measure how much water's going from the pump at any particular time.
Yep.
Does that mean, like, if a certain house starts to use a bit too much water, you can just reduce the amount of water they receive, or?
No, we're not going to do that.
helps them see how much water they
Yeah,
use.
So it doesn't control the flow, or you just measure it.
Yeah.
It just tells you, and we're also going to add a buzzer to it. So, for example, you can decide if it goes over 50 litres, for example, you can get a little buzzer that would just warn you.
But whereabouts is that little flow thing installed? Is it on like every tap and every shower in the house?
That's what.
At the moment, we're just deciding to keep it on the showers.
Right.
You know, the shower pipe.
Yeah.
Just keep it on there, get it connected to there.
But in the later stages, we might, include between those, every part of it. We're working on it to make it as small as it can be.
Yeah.
So we can install it more, but the first target is the shower we're going to use it, because that's where most of the water is being used.
The rest will all be upgrades.
Would you not do it from
what material is it? How big from like?
Material.
Yeah.
Mainly it's going to be plastic. Why
Because
is
you
plastic?
said it's gonna be very cheap. So if you use the plastic, if you use the hot water, it's gonna melt.
No, it's not.
Come on,
Because
man.
No,
there
bro.
is.
What's the
Wait,
question? What's the question?
let me answer this.
Material what?
No, it's not going to melt because what kind of water are you using?
Some people use
Yeah,
very
no,
hot
you're
water
right.
to take
When
a
we
shower.
use a plastic,
Like
we
me.
drink water, and that's not,
very
we're not
hot
using
water.
that plastic.
That it melts plastic.
Yeah, but if you take like
Every
a
time
shower
you shower.
for like 10 or 20 minutes, some people do that. You know?
But Moses, coming to the facts part of it, this product is already in the market, so it's not like we're gonna move. This has been tested and it
Just
is
change the
not-
material, don't do it plastic.
No, we
As
want
you
to
said,
be-
so sorry, we're gonna change it
No.
for you one, but more money for you now.
No, to be honest, I don't think that not using plastic is the way because plastic is cheap and plastic isn't gonna melt. Because
Also,
just think of a kettle. Kettle is made of the cover is made of plastic. Why
But
doesn't it
depends
melt?
on just not one
So
type.
plastic. I don't know what kind of water you use, but there's no way that the water we use
That's not
and at the
environmentally
temperature.
Try use the lighter on the kettle. and
Moses,
Because it's not
Plastic is
plastic.
not
Can we draw a line under this now?
one last thing about that. One last thing. Moses, coming to your plastic part of it, in my last apartment, the water where the hot water was, it was an electronic boiler sort of a thingy, and it was made of plastic, and it's been running for so many years, and it's
Different type of
Okay, it's slightly elastic, but obviously.
any other questions?
That's what I'm saying. It's more expensive
They
than
do match up shower, but it is 35 litres of water in the 5 litres. So 5 litres of the shower, they use 35 litres of water.
These days we
That's
get
in the
like
house.
kettle inside. It's not
That's-
you get kettle inside. Go to other shit.
So I've got a 20 gallon one, that's a hell of a lot of water.
Coming to the part of it, that, these things are raised up. It's not like we just made it up. And so I'll give you the link to it. It's a proper website. It's the global water saving part of it. And these are the statistics they raised up. So it's not like these are the proper ones. It's not like I made it up.
Yeah. To answer your question, basically, every shower has a different shower head. So many people have shower heads where the water pours up, it just pours down, and some people have shower heads where the water comes up slowly. So that just differs from the shower heads.
That regulates the power of the shower so you can control the amount of water.
That's what it is.
No, you're
We're not controlling, we're just
you're
actually just reading.
It's just actually control the power.
Now maybe an upgrade. Yeah.
What else says
Have
about
you got this flow meter made up?
No, it's still gonna make it up.
Flow meter, the one that showed you.
That's gonna be up.
说的是啥？然后查了个90平米，
Just gave them an amazing idea.
有水表，听着没有水表，没有水表你随便用水表。
苹果水可以包你吗？你不知道吗？
当然不能了。
能。
But does it look realistic?
那个车就有人。
苹果的水表可以包你吗？
这公司都不允许啊！
我说好。
那我就不知道了。 因为我们公寓是不允许的。
我家的水就是包年的，我觉得他们的水也是包年的，随便用。
那你讲那电也可以包年？
不可以，就只有水。
I really